Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg, episode 47. So, I'm just going to say, by the way, those two planes landing, I don't think you should land that close to each other. I'm not quite sure you should land that close to each other. Also, I shouldn't take off while the two planes are on their own way, but that's just a bit of a thing. Anyway, in the previous episode, thank you. In the previous episode, this traffic's getting a little out of hand, but I've just done some tweaking here, so I hope this will start calming down soon. Anyway, in the previous episode, we disorientated again, zoned this area as part of our new area, new type, new green building types, and it's filled up quite nicely. We put a train line right there onto the passenger airport. It sends the passengers all the way down to the commercial industry and also to the Chatterton area via the trains, and we also get the subway up to the DG area. So all the people coming in can actually use it, and the airport is now doing, well, it was doing 100 and something people per week, and now down to 0. So I think that's the DG area kind of, contaminating the airport. Anyway, that was what we did then. Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on here. That little slip road does appear to be helping out quite a lot, because it was something for being here. And look at that, that road is now nearly empty. This road is really good actually, and traffic gets split in any direction it needs to go. That little slip road there, really, I think it did help a fair bit. Alright, well that's good. Today, what we want to do is I'm going to zone a bit more of this area, but I'm also going to continue building this area up a little bit, because this does need to become more of a farming area rather than just a couple of pastures with cows in. Yes. Alright, well let's do the zoning of this next area here. And what we'll do this time, we'll zone that one, and that one. The three smaller ones, so that they'll consider one big one, and then we can do these later on. So let's zone those into our little friendly mix of things. Where's the zoning? There it is. And the largest zoning tool, please, and zone that there. And the little one over here as well. Better. And there we go. That should cover a decent size of the city. Once we get these done, we can start expanding out this way. And we do lose people while we do this. So every time we do this, all the houses get knocked down, people leave the city, then people move back in again, and we move back into the city. Which is good. But we're not expanding our population, it's going up and down as we're doing this. But I don't want to do it all in one big blast, because we would get a death wave if we did that. So I'm doing it in little chunks, so we get little death chunks. Some people aren't seeing those very well. Okay. So, all that's good. What I want to do as well is I want to bring the train line somewhere, maybe from there, I don't know, and follow this road. And I want to bring this little island here into a little cargo island. So the highway's gonna come through here. A cargo train station that will feed this city with its goods it needs to selling. Shouldn't need that much goods because it's mostly it is entirely self-reliant. Something, can't remember it now. But there are some buildings, like offices, that might need supplies and stuff. They're currently coming in here. You can see here they are coming in and out via truck. And if we can deliver those locally by train, that'll just make life a little bit easier for the roads over that end of the place. Also, I think we're bringing a shipping dock up and running. Maybe both if we can handle it, but I don't think it usually can't. We'll put the shipping one over here to help ship things in rather than just having maybe even an airport, maybe a whole delivery of stuff over here. It's not close enough to any of these to drag their resources, so it shouldn't be pulling people away from this train station, or this airport. It's so far away. But the game's like it might do. Anyway, let's start by doing some of this little zoning over here. Now, what I want to do with this area, I wanted to have this so we have this long line of cattle farms and the silos. And the silos are, they're doing stuff. What I wanted to do with these, nice. I wanted to start doing little mini neighborhoods, and these little mini neighborhoods would do all of the farming supply. So to do that, we're going to do little roads out, with little bumper farms, and then little bumper farms, little bumper farms, little bumper farms, and have them connect in different places so they don't overwhelm any one area. So let's set one up. I want this to be a green area, so we're gonna have trees on these farms, these farm roads. We don't need them to be these horrible. You know what? You don't even need to have these horrible dirt roads, concrete roads. Trees, trees, trees. It's a farming area. There should be trees everywhere. We're going to be a green area. Be careful near the highway so you don't actually zone the highway as a normal road with trees. Trees, 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 trees. That was a two-way road. I saw it just as I clicked it. Boop. There we go. So that should... I don't know why I'd give that. 2-lane. Why did I give you that? I think it went to here. I think I gave it 2 lanes up to here, didn't I? Well, you don't need them, do you? Haha. If you do need them, I'll put it back into a bigger road type. It's one of the feeding roads, so maybe it should actually be of that type. Maybe it should actually be of the other type. Maybe we should not talk about types. You know what? You're going to go up to there. Like that. And like that. And like that. There we go. So everything coming in can go on 2 lanes going up here. Turn or don't turn. Those are your options. Everyone should be happy. Where are you going? You're going to disappear into the world of tomorrow and never to return. Okay. Well, let's start building these little areas up here. Look at all the trains. They're beautiful. What the hell's happening over here? Alright, someone put down trees, didn't they? Let's finish that off really quickly because trees are important. Trees. And obviously if you get trees all the way up to the connection points, then it looks pretty. And that is what we are here for. Pretty cities, right? Ooh, you could be a one-way road. I saw that as well. There we go. And you don't have to be. I think that's fine. Okay. So, that is all. I'm not sure what happened to cause this little blockage, but sure, you go deal with whatever you're doing. Alright, so now let's go build little farmsteads. So, farm, road type normal stuff. We'll put a straight back road on it. I think we should be weird little shapes, like diagonals, if we call it. So what we're going to do is put like that, like there. And then we'll do straight. Let's do it two levels straight at 130. Get rid of that, and we'll make sure these are always in one block when they go in diagonal. So 130 like that. Then we do 2 straight at 140. 1 diagonal at 130. These should make a little. This one's gonna be different to the others. Don't worry. Each one's gonna be a little bit different to each other. 130. Then you'll have 2 across at 140. Then down at 130. You run down here at an angle of 140. 40. And that should be 132 because apparently logic doesn't apply to this world. Okay, well, either way, that looks pretty good. I am going to destroy it though and rebuild it with this isn't horrible. There we go. Alright, so how about we do it this way then? Take it from you out so we get the straight line. Take it from you. You know what, we'll go in 2 notches. Take you up 1 notch that way and down 1 notch that way. Then we'll destroy the road, we don't want it there. And we'll take you out 3 notches. Yep, 3 notches. And you can go out 3 notches. And that's the middle road there. So 3 notches. Destroy that. Okay. So if you were to go out 1.5, I need you to be a center point. I need you to go out 2. 2 is the limit we can do. Okay, 2 is the limit we can actually deal with here. So that means you would go there, you would go there, you would go there. That's the corner piece for this little area. Then you would go across 1. You can come down 1 and across. That just seems longer than it should be. It is longer than it should be. The diagonals are longer than they should be. Okay, I didn't realise that would be a thing. You would go up by one and then diagonally to there. You would not do that. No, don't do that. You would go up one. You would go up two. Diagonal to you. Across one, down to you. That is also wrong because these should be two height. That is... You know what? I have a better idea. We're going to build a cross, and then we're going to build the entire thing off that cross as we have wiggly circles. Because we all like a good wiggly circle, don't we? Give me 4 across. And then from the centre one, give me 2 down. And then 2 up. And that's going to be the basis of this area. This road will probably go away, but it's the basis of the area. And then... Ooh, give me the wiggly control. And... If I say go up 1 and then in, like that, we'll do a bunch of little... On this one, we'll do some circles. Each of these little farm steps will be a little bit different from the last one, you see. That's what I did say, didn't I? Boop. 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 So that's the basic farm. And what I want to do here is remove the outer circles and replace them with straight lines going out like that. What we're trying to do here is have no crossroads if we can help it. So there should be no crossroads at all, apart from the very centre one, which I can't help with. Undo! No! Undo! Oh, that's going to be annoying. There we go. It should have been you. It went away. Okay, so what we have here is this nice little farm where trucks can come in, they split 2 ways, to get to here, they can split 2 ways. So there's always 2 ways to go, but never a full crossroad. This middle piece here is the only exception to that. And the only reason for that is because there's no way to do it other than to have them touching. You can probably get away with them actually not touching, but I'm not going to bother with it on that. That's farm number 1 though. Next one's going to be over here. It'll be different to that one. Might do something on the outside, I'm not sure. Let's do farm number 2. Farm number 2 was going to curve to match this one, you see. And I don't want them all to be I don't want them to be too big, so I think they're going to get to a point where they're all relatively the same size. A bit too close on that bend though. So you go there, and you're going to fit around the edge of that one. You will not be connecting. So here, what we're going to do is take that one out by 1, and then curve it in, and then it'll run something like that. So there'll be some bigger farming areas and some smaller ones. And then what we'll do is bring that up to there. That then gets destroyed, and that can become part of the turn here. Boop. And that's farm area number 2. It's probably a little bit bigger than that one overall. And it will have the same rules, no crossroads at all. So from here, I'll have this come down to there. Boop. And then do a turn in there. So it's a short section. So we're trying to keep the short sections as well if we can. Trying to reduce the number of roads needed to run the place in the end of it. Okay, so you would go there and go that way. Then you turn that way. And then you go into there. And then you from here would go there. Boom. And just to help out with congestion on the outer road, you'd have that little T junction there. There we go. That has 14 points. Okay, I'm liking that. Then over here we would have another one. This one will go... I feel this one should have like a similar... Oh, we should do this one. We should have this one in the grid format just for convenience and weirdness. To look offset it from the others. So this one should run up here to there, and run across there like that, and then run up one like that, and then run across there. So this one's more of a grid. So what the idea is that each one of these areas was built by a different farmer, and if a different farmer built it, then it doesn't. Then as a result, you can have their own styles. That's what I'm going with for this. That would go there. That comes up to there. Like that. And if we can grab that a minute, if we were to say take that way, at a angle of 147, then straight across. You can't go straight across, unfortunately. Well, that's annoying. I was hoping to do something on the lines of there, but nope. Okay. Let's take you right up to the end, and then we run you across at a sharp angle, like that. But have that little Y shape. It just took up too much this side though. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be an issue. How far out do you stick from there, by the way? So you actually are out just over 2.5. Just one notch over 2.5. So if I were to say, hey, how would you appreciate doing this? 1.5 marker is there. I think that's close. Alright, so then what we do here is like down the middle here. Take that up. Oh, no, actually. If we take that up there, you would be able to go there. And you can take another one here. And these are on the back end anyway, so there's never going to be too much traffic on this back road. Take that across there, there, and there. So we have T-junctions. And then in the middle here, we can go up to that. Might need to get rid of those, which actually isn't a major problem, because we just stick that up to there, and that up to there, so they can feed this from the back road anyway. Good. T-junction coming up there. That one here can feed in. And what we'll do here actually is we'll have these, have them feed from here. To make sure we get maximum coverage on these roads. And actually, going vertical here might be a better option. There. And also here. There. Then have them cut across. So if you could then go there up to there and straight across, you would then be able to take it from... Ooh, I didn't actually think about the alignment of that one, did I? There to there. They don't have to be exact, but I want them to be at least looking like they might be somewhat accurate. There. That will look about right. Okay, good. And then we can disconnect them from the bottom, because I do not want them on there. But we will bring them down to that. There we go. And just to help with the congestion on this area, we can run a road across there. If we run down, it will keep the 4 buildings intact. And we don't want to get that one up, because that would be a problem. So actually, let's not have that on at all. That just lets us get down to here much easier. Okay. So there we go. We have a circle, we have a squiggle, we have that. So on this side, we're going to want something different. I'm going to want to probably get 2 more in here before we commit them to connect them to the main world. Yeah, we can probably get 2 more in there. So here, I'm going to say, we'll start you there. Going, oh, can I have bendy tool for this one? This one can go up here to there, and then we'll begin a curve there. And then that curve will go up here in a straightish line, begin a curve there. Thank you for your extra buildings. They were great. We actually, before we get any more, let's get some of these new farm buildings in, because I haven't actually got any of them connected up yet, have we? And some of these won't fit into the area. Some of these will be standard farm buildings. I am aware of that. But go away. But some of these should fit in nicely. So what do we have? We have farm maintenance building. We've got that up and running. Small, medium, and crop fields. Here we go. So a flour mill, which needs grain, which we don't have available because we can't grow it, but we can run a flour mill. Oh, that didn't fit. But the problem is these. I don't want them to be like, all in one place, so I want these to be like spread out nicely. Ooh, however, you can fit flour mill right nicely there. So flour mill for you makes perfect sense. Put 1 there, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, Yeah, that actually makes really good sense to have this as a flower area then. I would actually prefer, however, just go up there a minute, you to be all in this area here, on different roads, so you don't clash with each other. Right, so you're the flower section. You make flour, so you make flour. So that hopefully means you make flour, we can put bread up here. And we can bring the raw material down here and then the exports up there. If we did that, we can take these roads off the edges and put them into the middle. Okay, so that's flour. So is there a bread shop? Cattle shed? No. When someone takes flour in, who takes flour? Who takes flour? There should be a bakery, unless, of course, the flour goes out to shops. A large barn. What I'll do is put a large barn. That's a large barn. I put a single large barn in each area to help supply them with their goods. Boop, right there. I was expecting to be large, to tell you the truth. What are you? You are a slaughterhouse, that's cattle stuff. You're a milking parlour, that's milky stuff. Cattle shed. Cattle and provide them with shelter. Cattle. We can put cattle in the windy one over here, not the round one. The round one wants very small items. Wow, you're going to be a custom built area. It's so big. Although this can go around the outside. Okay, can we get the cattle sheds inside? Yeah, the cattle sheds aren't that big, but they don't want to work on this ring. They'll work on that ring. Not that one. Yes on that one. But not on that. That one confuses me. But you can go on the outskirts. Okay, cattle sheds on the outskirts, all the way on inserts on these. We can probably get 4 per area, I'm guessing, maybe. On the inside, we can't really do much. We'll have to see what we can get in there. That's if we do cattle. What's that one? Flour mills we've got. Alright, let's go with that. We'll put cattle sheds on the inside and we'll put the milking parlours on the outside. They should be able to just fit in there in some places. Might need to move that road a little bit to make them fit. Okay. Cattle sheds. Anywhere they won't go, we'll put them on the outside connection. 1, 2, and on this side. Please let me get one in the middle. Oh, if only there was a way to make it fit. It's a shame you can't make things fit where you need them to, isn't it? Alright, next up. On the top here, we want you to be 1, 2, 3, and again, what a shame you can't make these things just fit where they're supposed to go. Alright, oop, I didn't mean to stop the building. And then this side we can put them on the inside, if you want. They should actually be pretty good. But again, it's just such a shame that things just won't fit when you really could do with like a little bit of extra room. All you needed, you know. Autosave, thank you. Right, so that's the cattle sheds in place, and they will produce cows. And then this one here, milking parlour, will also work. The milking parlour won't actually be able to produce stuff from that material. Unfortunately, they just require grain. But either way, it's, ooh, that produces pollution. I didn't know milk parlour produced pollution, which makes sense since milk isn't exactly the most economical and environmentally friendly of all the producing things, is it? I'll ignore you for now. We can't do that side because of them. We can put barns out here though, because you're going to need a lot of important material. I'm going to leave a gap right here because I want this. This should be a road going out for supply. There. So let's do. Actually, let's plan the road going out. So one road will go out there and connect to that. I think it's a good idea there. And I think you should have a second road going there. And I think that will give you your 2 connecting roads, and that should hopefully get supply going around. And we could probably bring something out here and run it around the back there if we needed to. Actually, if we can do that, wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, would it? Yes, it would. It won't fit. But yeah, that gives us. That should give us that. Okay. Back to placing my milking parlours around. Milking, milking, milking. Milking, milking, milking. Put it there. Separate them out a little bit better. Now this is probably going to cause a massive problem for building stuff. Boop, boop, boop. And then these roads get in the way. So I'm just going to actually demolish these roads, just to get them out of the way for a minute. So we can get these in, and then the road can go around where these fit. There we go. In the middle, I think we'll put large barns down where we need them. So large barns it is. One right there, one there, there. This area does require a lot of material because it's importing all of its raw materials. So that should be a nice big set of barns right there. All on the inner road, so that shouldn't cause too much congestion. And in the middle, we'll actually put probably actual farm buildings down, I think. Some small crop fields. They don't fit in there. The medium ones then definitely won't fit in there. And the orchards are not even related to this type of building anyway. What do we have? We have some farm worker buildings, right? There we go. A couple of farm worker buildings are down. Help increase the efficiency. Oh, where's that one anyway? That is a farm maintenance building. That is a bit too big for this area anyway, but that would actually help with some maintenance stuff. Okay, so that is actually pretty nice. That is done. I will not connect these up until we're ready. This one over here might need to be completely rebuilt then if it's going to be like that. I didn't really think about how I was going to use these areas until after we got this point up. So, but that's something we'll look at later. Until next time though, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you then. Bye!